deadly shooting in San Rafael, Bulacan has left 2 dead and 7 injured. Authorities acknowledge possible election-related tensions. The Department of Agriculture is dropping the maximum suggested retail price for imported rice to 45 pesos per kilo starting March 31. The FEU Lady Tamaros overpowered UE in a straight set sweep during UAAP Women's Volleyball Clash on Wednesday, March 26, 2025. The bench body of work fashion show makes its grand return, featuring stars like Catherine Bernardo and Aden Richards. What a pleasant day, Philippines! I am Steph Landicho, your news anchor, bringing you today's hottest and latest news. A deadly shooting in San Rafael, Bulacan has left 2 dead and 7 injured, including a teenage girl in critical condition. Police report that gunmen opened fire on an SUV with an automatic rifle, killing the driver and a passenger instantly. A woman in the back seat survived with serious injuries. Tragically, bystanders in a nearby jeepney were caught in the crossfire, with a 16-year-old victim undergoing emergency surgery. Investigators recovered 25 bullet casings and are reviewing security footage, but motives remain unclear. Authorities acknowledge possible election-related tensions, but stress the investigation is ongoing. We go live to Yesenia at the scene.
Thank you, Stephanie. I'm at the site where panic erupted this afternoon. Witnesses say that the attack was sudden like fireworks. One described before the street descended into chaos. The female survivor from the USB is stable, while the injured teen is fighting for her life in the hospital. Police confirm high-powered rifles were used and they're searching for a gray van seen fleeing the area. While residents fear ties to election violence, officials urge caution, stating it's too early to confirm motives. The community, now under heightened patrols, demands justice. Back to you, Steph.
The Department of Agriculture, or DA, is dropping the maximum suggested retail price for imported rice to 45 pesos starting March 31. This measure is part of the agency's ongoing efforts to stabilize the market and address concerns regarding the high price of rice in the country. They initially set the price at 58 pesos per kilo back in January, since retail prices were still high, even though the tariff on imported rice was cut to 15% and global prices were down. The reduction in the MSRP is expected to make rice more affordable for consumers and will also help Filipino families, especially those in need.
Ma'am, sa totoo lang, 600 lang ang kita ko sa construction. Pagdating sa palengke, 1 kilo ng bigas, 55 na yun sa 4 na anak ko. 2 kilo kailangan namin every 2 days. Sa isang buwan, 600 na yun. Pambila na ng gatos ng bunso ko o baon sa eskwela. Pero noong 2023, nangakol rin sila ng mura, pero mabilis rin naubos ang stocks. Sana ngayon ay totoo na yung nabili namin murang bigas na.
The FEU Lady Tamaros overpowered UE in a straight set sweep, 25-20, 25-20, 25-23, during today's UAAP Women's Volleyball Clash. Standout player Jazz Elarina dominated with 17 points, propelling FEU into a 3-way tie for second place alongside LaSalle and UST. UE's struggles continue, dropping to 0-9. FEU coach Tina Sala commended her team's tactical shifts, but highlighted the need to minimize errors as they prepare for their next critical matchup. We are here live with
FEU Lady Tamaros sweep winless Lady Warriors. Straight sets triumph for FEU. The FEU Lady Tamaros dominated the UE Lady Warriors in the UAAP Season 87 Women's Volleyball Tournament on Wednesday, March 26, 2025. Jazz Eliarina's 17-point showcase, 12 kills, 3 aces led the Lady Tamaros past UE at 25-20 and 25-23 score in 3 sets. UE rookie Casey Dongalio fired 14 points, but FEU's timely blocks and setter, Tino Baldos, pinpoint sets 28 excellence clinched the win. Coach Salak quoted, "Serving strategy worked, but we'll fix errors before UST." FEU now battles UST for second place control, while UE6 redemption versus Adamson, the UAAP race got even hotter.
LPA or low pressure area continues to move toward land. Currently located 220 km south of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur, as monitored by Pag-asa, while its potential to develop into a typhoon remains minimal. Rainy conditions persist in Visayas, northern Mindanao, Caraga and Davao regions. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and other areas are experiencing hot, dry winds from the Pacific Ocean. Moderate rain may affect parts of southern Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao this morning. By afternoon, heavy to intense rain is forecast for northern and central Luzon, with isolated downpours possible in Mindanao, and Metro Manila residents in these areas are advised to stay alert for possible flash floods or landslides. Heat index levels remains critical in Lagupan, Pangasinan, reaching a dangerous 47 degrees Celsius. Tugigaraw, Cagayan, Viraja Tanpuanes, Pili Camarines Sur, Butuan, Agusan del Norte, and Heat index levels remains critical in Lagupan, Pangasinan, reaching a dangerous 47 degrees Celsius. Tugigaraw, Cagayan, Viraja Tanpuanes, Pili Camarines Sur, Butuan, Agusan del Norte, and Legazpi may experience a temperatures between 42 to 43 degrees Celsius. Metro Manila's heat index will range from 38 to 40 degrees Celsius. Remember to stay hydrated, monitor updates, and prioritize safety in these extreme conditions. This is Marnel Buwan. Know the weather before you go.
Chismis, the chismis you won't miss. The Bench Body of Work fashion show marked Bench grand return after an 8-year hiatus, held on March 21 to 2025 at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. The event combined high fashion and spectacle, celebrity appearances, and theme of diversity and inclusivity. Alvin Richards ignited the crowd by shedding layers in a playful nod to Richard Gomez's iconic 1991 bench anthem. Catherine Bernardo closed the show alongside David Dicauco, sparking rumors of new cat-made lab team after their flirtatious runway chemistry. SB19 debuted their Billboard charting single Damn, which Michelle D premiered her empowered anthem Rain.
And that brings us to close of today's broadcast. A heartfelt thanks to our dedicated team, especially to our viewers. Your trust keeps us grounded. Once again, this is Steph Landicho from all of us at Chamber of Truth, where truth stands and news matters. Thank you for starting your day with us. Wishing you a day filled with clarity and purpose. Until next time, take care, Philippines.